Namah Shivaya, Sri Matre Namaha, Om Namo Venkateshaya. So, since many people have been asking about the Koti Somvaar day in Kartik Maas, so I thought I will make a video about it. So, in this video, I'm going to explain what is the significance of Koti Somvaar, when is it falling, and what is the spiritual sadhana that needs to be done on the Koti Somvaar day in order to tap into the energies of the day. So, first coming to the significance of Koti Somvaar day, in our scriptures, it is very clearly mentioned that if Shravana Nakshatra is falling on Monday in Kartik Maas, then that day is called Koti Somvaar day. It is of extremely great significance. It is highly powerful and has great, amazing spiritual energies, and that is the day actually we need to do some sadhanas to tap into the energies of the day, because on that particular day, on the Koti Somvaar day, that means the Monday on which Shravana Nakshatra is falling in Kartik Maas, not in other Maas. Okay, there is Shravan Maas, there is Bhadrapad Maas, there is Chaitra Maas, different Maas. But only the Shravana Nakshatra, if it is falling on Monday, and that too in Kartik Maas, then that is called Koti Somvaar day. The next thing, this is one point. But in the Kartik Maas of the current year, Shravana Nakshatra is not falling on Monday. So then you might be thinking why we are discussing about it now. So there is another important point you need to understand here. I'm coming to that only. In the scriptures, it is also very clearly mentioned that if Shravana Nakshatra is falling on Saturday in Kartik Maas, then it will give the same results. The sadhana on that day give the same result as that of Koti Somvaar day. And that is what is happening this year. Shravana Nakshatra is falling on Saturday, that is 9th November 2024. So now we got the day. Even though we don't have the Koti Somvaar day directly, we have got a day that gives the same benefits, the same power, which has the same spiritual significance as that of Koti Somvaar day. So which means Shravana Nakshatra is falling on Saturday on 9th November 2024. So now, what is the significance? So whatever charity you do, whatever homa or yajna, chantings, stotras, stutis, whatever you do on this day, you will get the result multiplied by 1 crore times. That's why they mentioned Koti Somvaar. And this Saturday, Shravana Nakshatra is falling on 9th November. On that day, whatever punya karya you do, whatever charity you do, whatever homa you do, whatever yajna you do, it gives the results multiplied by 1 crore times. That means 1 crore times the result of your sadhana you will get. So whatever we do on this day gives phenomenal results. So what should you do? First thing, you wake up in the morning before sunrise. You need to place lamps at 4 places in your house. One is in front of the God in your puja mandir. The next one is in front of Ma Tulsi, in front of Tulsi Ma's plant. The third one is on either sides of your main door, and the fourth one is in front of, in the middle of the rangoli that you draw in front of your house. These are the 4 areas you need to light your lamp. Now, the next thing that you can do is you choose what chants or what mantras you want to do on this day. If you have any Guru mantra, if you have any Upadesha mantra, do it as many times as possible. Do it more number of times than you do on other days. So that is one thing. If you do not know what to do, what to chant, then in the description box I'm giving 2 links. I'm giving the links of Venkateshwara Vajra Kavacham and also Rudrabhishekam. So do those 2. The Rudrabhishekam, you need to just either listen to the Rudrabhishekam or keep pouring water on the Shivling while listening or reciting the Rudrabhishekam audio that I have posted in the description box. And then Venkateshwara Vajra Kavacham, just either listen to it or recite it. So these are the spiritual sadhanas that you can do. In addition to this, if possible, also I would suggest you to plan any homa or yagya like Chandi Homa, Rudra Homa, Sudarshana Homa, something like this, because this day is such significant, incredibly powerful day and has utmost significance, utmost spiritual significance. So I would suggest also try to include any homa or yajna if possible, only if possible. If it is not possible, you can simply complete your sadhana, spiritual sadhana, by the links that I am giving in the description box, or you can choose whatever you want to do. Now the next thing, whole day it is better to do fasting or upvas. Of course you can have fruits or milk or uncooked items you can have. Now those who are having medical conditions, those who are suffering with medical conditions which do not allow them to do the fasting, kindly do not do the fasting. Okay, others can happily do. Next important thing, give deepadanam. So how to give deepadanam? Deepadanam you can give in the evening. So before giving deepadanam, first complete your sadhana, that the links I'm giving in the description box. So complete the sadhana, and after completing the sadhana, take a plate. This you need to do in the evening. Take a plate, make 2 lamps with rice flour. Take some rice flour, put few drops of ghee in it, mix it. After that, by gradually mixing water into the rice flour, form a lump, and then with that flour lump, make 2 lamps. Fill these lamps with pure deshi cow ghee, and then take 3 cotton wicks, combine them together and place it into each of the 2 lamps. Now also in that plate, along with these lamps, put some flowers, place some sweets, place some fruits, place something to eat, because you are going to give this to a Brahmin. So place something, you can place something to eat. This is optional, but fruits and flowers is compulsory. The remaining things like sweets and other things or other food offerings is optional. Now also make sure to put some amount also in the plate, because you need to give dakshina. Okay, give it to a Brahmin. If possible, also on this particular day, do some charity, either in Goshala or in orphan home or old age home. Do some charity, because it is going to give you 1 crore times more result than the charity that you do on other days. See, just remember that the charities or the pujas or the sadhanas that you do on other mass other than Kartika Mass, like if you do on Bhadrapada Mass, Chaitra Mass, this other Masas, Shravan Mass, the result of those sadhanas that you do, of those charities that you do in Kartik Mass is going to be much more high. Now just imagine, within that Kartik Mass, again I'm saying, the result that you get out of doing all these things on other days of Kartik Mass, is still less than the result that you get on the day on Monday or Saturday on which Shravana Nakshatra is falling. So remember, all of you, the Shravana Nakshatra is falling on 9th November, okay, on Saturday, and it gives the same benefit as that of the Shravana Nakshatra on Monday. Very, very powerful, extremely powerful. It has incredible spiritual significance. Do not let go of this day. Do the fasting, upvasam, do the charity, do the yagya or homa, whatever you can do, whatever is possible with you. Try to indulge as much as possible in divine meditation or chantings or doing good karma on this day, because it is going to give you 1 crore times benefit than the karya than the kriya that you do on other days. And one more thing, the most important thing is it also gives you the benefit of doing upvas, the fasting, the benefit of doing the fasting for 1 crore Mondays. Just doing upvas on 9th November Saturday itself gives you the benefit of doing upvas for 1 crore Mondays. So just imagine how important this day is, and do not let go of this day. I hope you all follow these and tap into the energies of the divine grace and get benefited as per Mahavishnu's perspective and Shiva's perspective and Lalitambika's perspective. Om Namo Venkateshaya, Namah Shivaya, Shri Matre Namah. God bless all of us. Thank you.